Season's greetings, my friends, and happy holidays to you all. I hope you all are having an amazing day today. Happy surprise crochet blanket day 3. So it's the 3rd day of December, and I just want to say hello. Thank you guys so much if you are new. I have several new folks, so hello, how are you? I hope y'all are doing well. Hello if y'all have been here before. Thank you guys. So just real quick, we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room. So we, meaning Miss B and myself, dyed her hair today. I didn't have gloves. Why I didn't go get gloves? It's a great question. It's not really a question. Why didn't I go get gloves would be more of a question. Why I didn't go get gloves, I'll never know. It's more of a statement, but alas. Any guesses on what color her hair is going to be? So, we've done part of it. We still have more to do. I was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna get darker and I have this whole Christmas thing going on. So she's doing black hair with green streaks. It's gonna be really cool. She's doing the raccoon tails on each side, that whole thing. Sorry. So as it's out of the way, I guess. I don't know. My goodness gracious. Okay, so hi. How y'all doing? I don't know. Wear gloves, kids. All right, now we know. So, new background. It's gonna be weird talking with my hands. Sorry, guys. So, anyway, new background. Trying something sort of festive. I was gonna work with the yarn wall behind me and all of those things, and it kept feeling real claustrophobic, and we just needed like a pretty little Christmassy scene, and that's really all. So that's what we're working with. So I have my beautiful light that Miss Dawn made me, that Miss Mary got for me. Thank you so much, Mary. I love it so much. So it's Jack and Sally and Zero. The other side is Oogie Boogie, but Nightmare Before Christmas, I feel like it still makes sense even in Christmas because, you know. And we have some little yarn balls over here. A gnome, beautiful friend from Happy Mail. A gnome home, a couple of Christmas trees that are also from my beautiful friends from Happy Mail, and this little mouse right here that I got from my grandma, that my great-grandma made. So it's very, very cool. My great-grandma made that. And it's just like that pretty green and everything, and I just thought it looked all like festive and cute and stuff. And so the red bag looks like a Santa Claus thing, and then this is the blanket that was behind us. I just kind of draped it all over, so anyway, we'll take it. So, anyway, the setup, and then the stocking back behind, and then this is our usual like Tuesday live setup, so we have some Christmas lights and things already, so we worked with what we had, you know. Okay. So if y'all, sorry, now you're crooked. I'm so sorry. Especially if y'all are new. My goodness gracious. Okay, so if y'all have been here before, again, thank you guys. So what is going on? 3rd day of my beautiful, amazing friend, Miss Angelia from Crocheting House Mouse. I will link her down below. If y'all have not checked her out after this video, do me a solid. Go check her out because she's way cool. So her hubby, herself, my family, myself are on our 3rd year, which is way cool, of a super fun surprise Christmas blanket. So they choose yarn and surprise us with the yarn. So over at her house, her hubby chooses the yarn, and she has it in this super cute little bag. It's so funny like how many times we've said this over the years. But yeah, she has it in a super cute little bag, and she draws them out, and it's a surprise to her and to us what she draws out and what she's going to add to her blanket. This year she's doing ugly granny squares It's so cool. Trust me, go check it out because it's like, it's so cool. Just, that's all I'm going to say. I said more than I should have. I gave away way more than I should have. Go check it out. It's neat. So, alright. She's having way more fun with it than just that. It's so cool. I'm already just like, I don't know, on the one from yesterday. It's so cute. And so, she's making fun little projects to go along with her things. So, go check them out. Like I said, her hubby's involved in the fun. Her kitty cats are involved in the fun. So, go check them out. Every now and then, I feel like if it's a semi-nice day, her chickens and her critters are going to be involved in the fun. So, and her rooster. So yeah, go check her out. She's a doll. So here, my hubby and my kiddos, I've decided to opt out this year. The last couple blankets, I've like had a day and chose the things and all that stuff. And just because it's a surprise blanket, it should stay a surprise. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna have a day. Like, I know that they could choose things for me and whatever, but it's really, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just have one of them draw colors for me. I haven't really decided, but I want to be surprised every day. So like I could pick a song and an activity, but anyway, so far I guess the four of them have had they choose 2 colors each day to add to our blanket, which I will show you all in just a second. So they pick 2 colors to add to our blanket. They choose an activity, a movie, and a song, and stuff. And so other things we're doing, I'm trying, along with the blanket, I'm trying very hard to make a project each day. I did get mine finished. I worked on it a lot yesterday, but I got them done. And then, let's see. Oh, and then we're also doing a fun, what is it called? Oh gosh, I was trying to read my notes and talk at the same time, which is not a thing. Like I said, I've said this a million times on here. I'm not a chew bubblegum walk type of a girl. Like, stick my mind to one thing. I don't know. Okay. Anyway. Yes. We also do a funny Christmas story. A funny or like a wholesome, some sort of really cool Christmas story. A joke, and a around the world Christmas fact. So super fun. I'm really excited about it. So all right, last night B picked, and get to the right page here. Anyway, B picked the colors of our blanket, and she picked them for Derek. So who is my hubby, in case you're all new. B is my kiddo. They all have nicknames. Okay, cool. Like, we're all caught up. We're all friends here now. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so she picked the colors yesterday. Technically, it was Derek's day to choose. But yeah, B picked. And then tonight is Squirrely Dan's... How does that work? No, tonight's Derek's night. And so anyway, we'll get to see his colors that he did in the thing. And then tomorrow is Squirrely Dan's night, who is our oldest. And we will get to see his yarn that he chose. And we're going to add to the blanket. And okay, so B chose Lion Brand. No, not Lion Brand. Loops and Threads in the color Amethyst. And then this red right here is actually this yarn, which I kind of... It goes with the theme because it's red, white, and green. Also, I may or may not have kind of stashed it back because this is going to be a pair of overalls at some point. Not just these 3, but overalls are in store for that. So it goes with it. Plus, I have plans for it. So anyway, but this is the Premier Fruits yarn in the color Watermelon. And I had it setting over there, and B chose it, and I was kind of like, oh no, because she chose it. But honestly, I didn't use that much, obviously, because it's a tiny little tree, and it looks so cool. So I'm so happy that she chose this one. So it went from the red to this pretty black and red, and I love it. This is my favorite square. Like, it turned out best so far. So if y'all have been here, these are our squares. Like, color-wise, I love them all. That's not even remotely what I mean. This was Finn's, and I love it. I love that they're both variegated. All of them are going to be bordered in Red Heart Mistletoe and Red Heart Metallic and the white. So this is Finn's. This is V's. It's all shimmery and glittery. Like I said, and then this one's Derek's colors chosen by B. She did an amazing job. So I've told you guys on these that I've kind of dreaded making the next days after making this square. It's just a pain in the booty. I've had to rip stitches both times. As of these, both times, I was just insanely confused and couldn't quite figure the whole thing out. So today, I started watching the tutorial again. I watched a little bit of it and got about right here on this second row of bobbles. I was just like, I'm just gonna see if I can do it. Like, just do my own thing and just like from where she left off, because it's from like a 1980s, it's like a vintage pattern or whatever. She explains it, don't get me wrong, but it's like every time I'm just like, and I get, like I said, I have to keep ripping them every time, and my stitch count is it's a whole thing. So anyway, all that aside, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna look at like the last one to do like a bobble, like, you know, the next one over then would be a bobble type of a thing, and just see if I can figure it out. And I kind of think I did. I'm hoping, I mean, we'll see once I put it all together, but I at least got at the top of the tree today, sort of, because the other days it's been off kilter, we'll say. It looks like the trees are kind of leaning. This one, it's like flat and just kind of weird. So anyway, it's still kind of off kilter, I guess. So I don't know. It's okay. I felt better about it today than I have, and so I think it's going to be alright. Like, the more I do it, I feel like I'm going to be like, yeah, I got this pattern down, so it's going to be alright, and this is what we're going to do. I thought about changing it up completely, but I'm going to love this. I really am, and so it's going to be just a festive tree blanket, and I'm here for it, so we're going for it. We're just going to do it. So, there we go. Alright, so here in a minute we will look at Squirrely Dan's colors and see what comes next after this. I didn't add them together yet. I don't know why, but I think after today I'm going to start doing that. After I finish making them, just go ahead and add it to the blanket, and then we're all good. So one less thing. Alright, cool. So that's our blanket. I love it already. I'm just like, already so happy. I love it so much. So I was yesterday ready to be like, okay, what else can we do? And I'm glad I stuck it out. I think we're good to go. Looks terrible, but sorry about the finger dye. Hopefully, hair dye on my fingers. Hopefully everything will work out and the blanket will be good from here on out. So, okay. So, like I said, it's Derek's night. So each night they get to choose an activity, a movie, and a song. He's a goob. His activity was to go cut wood as a family. That's what he decided. So, a couple people went. Not everybody, I'll say that. So anyway, that's what his activity was. Because he's, you know, it's wood cutting season, and he was like, hey, what if? Anyway, he cracks me up. So, movie, for his movie, he chose Home Alone, which I was just like, a good one. And he's like, I know. He's like, once again, he's just, I don't know, he's too funny. So yeah, super excited about that. So play a little bit of catch up tonight on movies and things, and so I'm really excited about that. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the movie Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin, who got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame the other day, which is way cool, and Catherine O'Hara was there, y'all. Catherine O'Hara. It's whatever. Okay, so anywho, for his song, he chose Why Wouldn't You? It's Christmas. I mean, my goodness. He even asked that. He's like, does it have to be a Christmas song? And I was like, well, it doesn't. I was like, but, and he's like, well, we're theirs. And I was like, yeah. So he chose The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, that whole thing. Can't really sing it on the YouTubes, but yes. So that's his thing. So cut wood as a family. The movie Home Alone and The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole. So, alright. Such a good I'm telling you. Alrighty then. So, our story for today. Okay, so all of these are on lovetoknow.com. And I don't know, it looks like they have quite a few different things. It looks kind of cool. But yesterday we read about the ugly Christmas tree and the little boy that I thought really needed coal in his stocking, but that's just how I felt about it. Like, his stocking needed coal. And you guys can't really even see that. That needs to be, like, we're still working with the background, you know? I had it up there and you couldn't at all see it up there. Is that better? Maybe that's better. Okay, so anyway, we're working with it. It's a work in progress. All right, cool. So, bad Christmas tree. But yeah, anyway, like yesterday we learned about, or read about, like I said, the little boy in Mischievous, that one. All right. One magical season, a surprise was waiting for Maria and her family under the tree. Three-year-old Maria's new puppy pooped under the Christmas tree before her father could put it in hiding. Alrighty. When Maria came home from her grandmother's on Christmas Eve, she ran to the tree to take another glance before going to sleep. She instantly spotted the smelly surprise. Seeing the mess on the floor, Maria quickly ran to the kitchen to her mother. Mom, I think you need to give the Christmas tree a timeout. Why? Her mother asked curiously. It pooped on the floor. That's pretty funny. Okay, so anyway. Alrighty. And some of them are like supposed to be kind of funny and wholesome and I don't know, kind of different things, I think. So we shall see. Alright, so our joke for today, which I feel like that was just a long joke, but maybe they're all jokes, I don't know. Alright. Let's see. I don't know. Telling you, some of them are just kind of cheesy. Not even worth it, really. Alright. What kind of motorcycle does Santa ride? A Harley Davidson. That's pretty good. Harley Davidson. I like that one. Alright. So, our fun fact. So we're doing Around the World with Christmas fun facts. Yesterday we learned about the giants made out of, what is he? The Yule goat. But yeah, the giant goat in Sweden, which was pretty cool. Alright, so today, Ralphie from A Christmas Story was also an elf. I feel like this one's kind of, yeah. But anyway, back in 1983, young Peter Billingsley starred in A Christmas Story as Ralphie, a typical suburban kid who celebrates a holiday filled with hilarious ups and downs with his family. In 2003, Billingsley then popped up in another seasonal classic, Elf, as Ming Ming, the toy-making supervisor in Santa's workshop. He also appeared in other festive and non-festive films, including Four Christmases, Iron Man, and Spider-Man Far From Home. So, we have a tradition much like a lot of people probably, and on starting at like 6 or 7 p.m. on Christmas Eve, and then on through Christmas Day, at least Christmas morning, we kind of get over it after a little bit, but we watch A Christmas Story, like kind of in a loop. So then we watch it again as everyone's opening presents and all that, and then we usually just kind of watch whatever, find a fun show, watch that. So anyway, A Christmas Story is a staple in this house. Bea was going to choose it for her movie the other day, and then she was like, I can't choose that one. And I was like, yeah. She's like, it can't go, can't be a thing yet. I'm like, fair enough. So, all right. Project for today. So I'm gonna try to have a project for each day. I showed y'all this yarn the other day. I had a Hobby Lobby haul. This is Yarn Bee Velvety Smooth in the color teal green, and I was just like in love with this. It's so pretty, and I couldn't figure out what the heck to use it on, and I said I was gonna take a selfish whatever it was that I made, and I did, and it's here. So all right, so my project that I made here, we'll take this out. I said ignore the green, but I have this. Whenever I was making him, I'm just gonna say it. Whenever I was making him, or her, it's a cow. Spoilers. Anyway, I forgot to put the safety eyes in. Good job. Like I said, I worked on it last night, and then so I had them marked with green yarn. But like to show y'all, it's so this is my cow. I love her. I love her. I love her. So I wanted to make a Christmas tree, like Christmas tree cakes, Christmas tree cow. And so that's what she's supposed to be, is a Christmas tree cake cow. So I used the Velvety Smooth, so her eyes aren't attached, for her little feet and her hands and her ears. I guess they're all feet, all of her legs, her hooves, and her ears. And then obviously for sprinkles. Then I used and her horns. And then kawaii eyes, and I used Red Heart, or no, what is it? Bernat Blanket in Race Car Red, I believe. I don't know. And then Bernat Blanket White to make her. And so anyway, this is supposed to be like the icing, so I just did chains and then just stitched it on top. I know I probably could have done like above crochet, but I just made chains and then just stitched it in. And so this is like icing bits, and then there's little icing like her ears. I'm so happy with her. And so this one, we're taking a selfish and we're keeping her. Like I said, we usually whenever I make amigurumi, they either go to one of the kiddos 90%, 99% of the time, they go to craft fairs. And so this is one that I'm like, must keep. So anyway, I love how she turned out. So I don't really have a pattern. I went off of the Rose and Lily pattern. I'm not going to fib. Went off the Rose and Lily pattern, but like right here, she has you do an increase, and I didn't do that this time. I just went straight up. And then for this, like I said, I just looked at a picture. There was a short that came up on YouTube the other day. I can add the picture to the end of this so that person gets credit. But I just did like a screenshot and then just looked at it and used the colors. So it's a little bit of both of their things. So yeah, I'll add the screenshot at the end. But like I said, Rose and Lily is who I usually do the my cow patterns. She has a channel here on YouTube and then also a blog. So what this is it. I love her. I love her. So whoop. Ignore my fingers. But, okay. So I said I need to fix her little eyes, and that's kind of my thought was like slowly I'll have things to add to the background that I make. Although this one I'm pretty sure, along with the ornament that I made yesterday, are gonna go in the living room. We still don't have our Christmas tree up, so we're just slowly adding crochet items. Some of them will go back here, but I know for a fact that this one is pretty much claimed already. So all right. So yes. Let's see, before we choose our colors, make sure I got all the things. So, let's see. So I would Home Alone, the Christmas song, which are all linked below. We have a playlist that is linked down below of our Christmas songs. So yes. I'll set her up here for a minute, I guess. Might as well, right? Set her by Jack and Sally just for a second. Okay. I love how she turned out. She's so fun. So, not making another one, just that one. So, all right, this is what we have so far. Like I said, tomorrow is Girly Dance Day, and that's kind of the deal. Like, yesterday, B chose. But either way, yesterday was Derek's day to choose yarn, so, and then today was his day for things. So I'm gonna like do whatever, and that way I have their things made, their square made on their day. It's kind of what we're going for. So, all right. Oh gosh. He told me he couldn't get the lid to close. Alright, so this is Girly Dance choice, and like I said, tomorrow will be his day, and then we will start back over with B. I don't know, I said I'll probably just add songs to the playlist down below, but other than that, I'll let them do their thing. And Angelia was telling me earlier that, you know, like not to stress. I've kind of had a blech day, but she's like, don't stress about, you know, doing the things or anything that, you know, we have a long time to do this, because we've discussed just like keeping it going. I kind of totally am digging that idea the more that we're kind of into this and thinking about it, that like it doesn't really have to end, you know, on the 25th or the 31st. Why are there rules? There are no rules. These are our channels. We do what we want, you know what I mean? And so there are lots of Christmas things that I've wanted to make for a while that I haven't. Also, that being said, I know it's not quite the same. There are lots of Halloween things that I wanted to make that I haven't, because it's like you have this long, you have, 30 days or whatever, 31 days to do all of the things, and that's a lot of things. And so to get done in that little bit of time. So I have a craft fair on the 8th. I don't have anything that I have to make for the craft fair. I'm pretty much good at this point. I got my Christmas things I needed to make pretty much done. And so I think that's what I'm going to do as well, is just kind of keep, I don't know, coming on here and making holiday fun things that I've had on my list. I mean, heck, maybe eventually we'll make 4th of July things. Again, 0 rules with Angelia and I. We do what we want. So, alright. So, I may have some really, really fun projects coming really, really soon, and I'm very excited. So, alrighty. Along with Bee's hair, other projects. Alright. Show you guys first our tin Squirrely Dan shows. Show you all first. Alright. Hope they don't fall out. Ooh. Oh, very pretty. Okay. So he chose white. I believe this is mainstay, maybe white. And so they have scrap balls, and then they have full skeins. So they have kind of free range to do whatever, which is why, put one thing away. Other than that, they can do whatever they want. All right. And he chose Red Heart Super Saver in turquoise. So very pretty. I don't know which one he's going to use as his tree. That's half the fun. Tomorrow we will all know which color is the tree color. So, and I will have them all stitched together so that way I can just hold it up. Make life a little bit easier. Every now and then it's cool to have something that makes it a little bit easier. Let's see if I can do this or not. Ooh, kind of there. I don't know. It's not really a thing. Anyway, it's going to be good. I'm very excited. That's going to like brighten the whole thing up because it's kind of just, I don't know. It's really pretty, but that's going to brighten it up for sure. I'm excited. So, okay. Go add those in, see which color he wants for his tree and things. And then we're going to go watch Home Alone and A Nightmare Before Christmas. And I'm excited. So, playing catch up a little bit. So, yeah. I said, well, we get to keep, that's the beauty of it all, is like we get to keep going. And so really it's kind of irrelevant. Time is quite irrelevant currently. So, if we don't watch all of the movies and do all the things that day, that's all right too. We can make it up a couple days later. So, neat. All right. So, I thank you all so very much for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, go check out Angelia. Right? So, I feel like you probably have. If not, what are you doing after this? You got plans? Let's go hang out over there, So, alright. So I thank you guys so very much for watching. I can't wait to add those pretty colors to our blanket. I think it's going to be amazing, and I'm finally excited about it. I've been excited about this whole, our whole Christmassy, vlogmasy thing that we got going on. But like I said, the background, I wasn't really into the squares. I wasn't really, feeling that whole thing. I like the background now. I think I finally figured the squares out, so we're on a roll. We're ready to go. Poet didn't know it. Alright. So, again, I thank you all for coming to hang out. Angelia and our playlist and all of the things, including these things, will be linked down below. I have a photo to add in tonight at the end of our video. If y'all want to send your photos in, feel free, and I will add them in to the end of the video. And Christmassy things that y'all are making, feel free. I still need to make our crochet and tell for November. That's probably going to be tomorrow. Sorry. Probably tomorrow. And then, like I said, we'll do these at the end. And then at the end of December, we'll have a crochet and tell December version. So, alright, cool. So, I thank you all again, like the 3rd time. Really though. I hope you all have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe. 3rd day. Still have a few days to roll it back, maybe bake some cookies for your neighbor, or just smile, hold the door open, whatever you do. But whatever you do, may I suggest, stay off the naughty list. All right. Bye guys.